Carolina today, live from downtown Clayton. We are celebrating because the Clayton Harvest and Music Festival is going on, and we're having so much fun. We just did the bump.
We just did the bump
with the mayor of Clayton. So if you missed it, check our website a little later on so that you can see it. You don't want to miss it.
Well, I was having too much fun. I don't know. When they came back to the shot, I was still drinking my lemonade and my mini melts.
Oh my gosh.
This is a job. Okay. So here's the thing. Lots to get into out here. Of course, there's a lot of fun. They've got food, rides, the whole 9 yards. And of course, we are getting into some major fun because there's lots to do here besides just coming to the festival, including at the center.
Yes, the Clayton Center. Scotty, Henley, come on up and talk with us and tell us what's going on at the Clayton Center. Nice to have you here.
Nice to be here and see you all. But I want to make sure one thing. We're not going to do this bump thing too, are we?
We might make you do the bump.
Maybe you can teach us a new dance.
Well, then I don't think so.
You want him to come? Do you want him to do the bump with you?
No. I want him to step in for me again.
And do the bump? Okay.
You don't want to teach us
we were going to do a four-person
bump.
bump.
A new dance?
Any new dance I would teach you would not be...
A new old dance.
Not new old dance.
A new old dance.
How old do you think I am?
Oh, no.
We're probably around the same age, Scotty. We're probably around the same age.
Scotty, you're young.
What do you and your wife do when y'all go out? What kind of dancing do you do?
That's a little personal question, don't you think?
I said out, not at home.
He's like, teach me how to Dougie. Teach me how to Dougie.
Okay.
We try our best, and I try not to show up anybody because they're going to show me up anyway.
Oh my gosh. Well, there is so much fun stuff to get into, including the dancing out here. But tell us about the Clayton Center. You guys have a lot of events that are going on.
Well, we do, and it's part of the center of our activities. But we have live events. We do a season called the Palladian Series, 6 this year with one special, a 7th show. Coming up October the 17th, just around the corner, we have the Capitol Steps. Now, if you're not familiar with the Capitol Steps, it's political satire. They started back in 1981. It started off as the staffers for the Senate wanted to put together a show for a Christmas show.
Oh, wow.
And it did so well that they decided to do a couple more shows, and then it turned into more shows and more shows, so now they have 5 different troops crossing the country. So 30 years and 30 albums have been out there.
Wow.
And you think about all the political activity that happens daily. Mm-hmm. One of the neat things about them is that the day that they'll be here on the 17th, if something's happened that day that's of major interest, they will have somehow scripted it and written it into their show.
That's pretty incredible.
The same show every time.
Okay, you've got other shows coming up as well throughout the season.
Yeah, right after coming out November 1st, we have an evening with Groucho. If you all remember Groucho Marx.
Yes.
And all his brothers. Well, there's a gentleman named Ferrante. His last name is Ferrante, Frank Ferrante.
Frank Ferrante.
Frank Ferrante. He's a great guy. He lives in San Francisco. He started this all through a PBS special he did and something in London. And he's recreated the whole show, and he takes it around. So the first part of it's basically kind of demonstrating what Groucho did. He turns into Groucho, basically, and he does the whole show. Then the second half of it is integrating with the audience. Certain things that happen, like one thing that I saw one time was the cell phone went off. So the guy's trying to escape, Groucho's chasing him, gets the phone, starts talking to the guy. Next thing, it's a 13-year-old boy, it's his son, and you hear him say, "Who's Groucho?" And then he goes, "I'm Groucho, I'm this entertainer," and he hangs up on him, which upsets him greatly.
Yeah.
There's no bump in that show.
But you've got
he flies over the couch and jumps on and slams on it because we have this whole interior scenery thing. So who knows?
Okay, so he might do the bump. Yolanda shows up.
It's a beautiful facility. So much going on. Do you have a partnership with some of the restaurants downtown?
Well, the Clayton Steakhouse. We got a new one that's going to be opening at Manning's that comes down here. We like to have people come and spend an evening here, like you were trying to, I think, allude to. Have dinner, come see a show.
Absolutely.
Thanks for passing in there. Good swing into that. Okay. The nicer thing too is if you can't really pan out here right now, but parking is very accessible here, and so people can park in one location, go get something to eat, and then just walk over to the center itself and walk back and feel very safe that they can do so.
And they can do everything online, right? If they want to get tickets, they can sign up online to come out.
Yes, they can. Go to the ClaytonCenter.com.
Scotty, it was so nice to talk with you. The next time we come back, I want a dance lesson.
You have to do the bump.
All right, one time.
Okay, one time. Bump.
One more time.
Bump.
That's it.
All right, lots of bump and lots of fun down here in Clayton. You can see all the energy. Everybody is so much fun. Food, fun, bumping. You got to get down here. Hey, we're live. Just come on down. All right, coming up next, we're talking about Food Lion.